Arizona Midday is now celebrating women on the invisible front lines of healthcare, allied health heroes who keep our community safe every day. Maria Walters joins us now. She's campus director here at Pima Medical Institute. Thanks so much for talking with us.
Oh, my pleasure, Dexter.
Why is it so important that we focus on allied health workers?
Well, typically when we think about health, we're thinking about doctors and nurses. But really, there is this huge infrastructure of other professionals, we call them allied health professionals, that support our community's health and well-being, like the medical assistants, the dental assistants, and our sterile processors. We're in the phlebotomy lab here. And then on the animal side of the house, we have our veterinary assistants and veterinary technicians as well.
Yeah, and not only that, I thought a really interesting statistic that you shared with me was that 80% of people who work in healthcare are women. And you say it's really important to keep them in patient care.
Absolutely. Not only that, but for example, for us here in the school, 87% of our student population is female. So while maybe it is 80% as a whole, some of those other modalities have an even higher percentage of women in the field. So it is important that we bring them in, we support them as they're coming through. Obviously, our student population has different needs than others, right? A good number of them are childbearing age, they have children, and so with that, we need to not just only support them, but their families as well.
Yeah, and let's talk about the different programs that you offer here, because you offer, a variety.
Yeah, so I did mention some of our certificate programs, right? Medical assistant, dental assisting, sterile processing, veterinary assisting, and phlebotomy. We also have 3 degree programs. So we have diagnostic medical sonography, we have surgical technology, and then the veterinary technician program.
And why would you tell women out there to maybe think about this as a career field?
There's a huge demand, not only for the time being, but also for the foreseeable future. We are expecting that there's going to be a shortage of over 1 million healthcare professionals by 2030. 2030 is right around the corner, right? So this is an industry that's not going away. We are aging, right? So boomers continue to join the need of the community that we serve. So.
Yeah. That is really interesting, I'm sure, for a lot of people. And, it's also about giving back to the community. That's what you do when you're in healthcare. And you've done that really your whole life. You were in the military?
I was.
Tell me about that.
So I did spend 15 glorious years serving Uncle Sam, and I see a lot of connection here. As I meet my students during orientation, I talk to them about recognizing that they're joining a profession. Because what's being asked of them is the same thing that other professionals, like military professionals, police women and men, firefighters, educators, right? We're asked to bring our heart. We're asked to bring our stomach to the profession, in addition to our physical skills and our brain, right? And so it is very much like being in the military. You have to be ready. You have to be well trained. You have to have this teamwork mentality where it's going to be asked of you every single day, just like it is of our military folks.
And you teach that here, which is great. Do you guys have any events coming up?
I do. We do. We are actually speaking about the military. Well, first of all, this week we are celebrating our dental assistants. So it's Dental Assistant Appreciation Week. And then next week we're going to be over at the stand down at the veteran stand down downtown in Phoenix. We're going to be taking our medical assistants and our dental assistants. Also, our veterinary folks are going to be in there serving the community. We also have a universal start date on the 8th of April. And then an open house for our high schoolers on the 15th and 16th.
A lot going on here. And we're celebrating International Women's Day too.
Yes, we are.
All right. Thank you so much. And everyone, you can learn more. All you have to do is go online to pmi.edu.